Dark
sure.
Side of Pornhub.
Oh my god! No! No!
Hello, welcome to Stop Crying, I'm Talking.
All right. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers. You're here.
Dilly dilly.
All
Dilly
the
buff.
We're here. We're here with
Get hard.
me, Trevor.
Me, Cody.
Me, Travis.
Try to talk a little louder because it'll struggle sometimes to pick up your voice. So
Sounds good. I haven't heard of my actual first name and I hadn't heard it in
Say Greer.
months.
Just go with Greer, man.
Greer?
It doesn't
That's what
matter.
it is now, basically.
It is.
so you've been in basic training and AIT for the past 5 months. And
Dilly.
How does it feel to be back?
Feels so great. I haven't gone to formation and just stood there for no reason at all in the fucking dark at 4 a.m. since Monday. So that's good.
Did you picture your first full day back as this?
No, it's been a great day. Like, it's been like the best day. I went to the gym. I got drunk last night.
Oh, hammer.
He was fucking hammered. Got hammered last night. Went to the gym this morning with the Talon, side by side. Got some protein.
That's what he picked me up
Yeah, I
with.
picked him up in the Talon.
Yeah, I saw that on your
It was
Snapchat.
awesome. Played some Overwatch and then had some Perkins, and here we are.
And here we are, drinking again.
Oh yeah.
That's how we go.
I want to be drunk for like a week straight.
So,
I'll for sure join you sometime this week.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yeah.
So
Maybe tomorrow.
So I want to start off with, I assume some of your military brothers are going to be watching this. Anybody want to give a shout out to before we start this off?
Griffin. Courtney. Battle. That's you, Battle. Probably Goins. I don't know. I got love for all my battles.
There's a lot
Well,
of names.
not all of
That's
them.
sweet.
Hold on.
You got some stories?
Hold on. There are some real fucking shitbags that
There's always
I'm
one.
happy. There's always more than one.
And sorry, at least one.
At least, yeah,
It's
you're
more in
right.
the
At
range
least
to
one.
10 to 20, but
There's always
Yeah.
at least one.
I was one of them.
Were you?
I
could've
wasn't
been that
I
bad.
wasn't.
You could've
I
been
wasn't
that
that bad, like attitude wise. It's just.
Did you show up to formation at basic training every day, like first formation every day, at least 5 minutes late?
Oh no, there was nobody like
Well,
that.
then you
there
weren't that
was-
guy. You weren't that guy. I had.
That was the one thing that nobody had a problem with was like being on time.
Really?
Everybody was just because it's like
I picture you being like you're
no,
always
because it's
late.
like everybody made sure everybody else was square. Because like we all knew if somebody else fucked up, we were all screwed. Like we'd all get smoked. There was this one time, I remember, they checked our canteens every morning.
Oh
and
yeah.
One of my drill sergeants was like he was checking every single one, and this was in blue phase I think, and he was like he checked one of them and he heard a little swoosh in there, and he's just like, God damn it! And he just chucks it and smashes it.
For what? Why?
Because it wasn't full. You have to make sure your canteen's full. So when you shake it, if you hear a little swoosh in there, that means it wasn't full.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're in blue phase now. You have to know like what you're doing by now. You've been doing this for like 6 weeks straight, and you still don't know how to fill your canteen full.
Oh.
And he was just,
One-
such good times.
One of my instructors was they didn't have camel bags when he went through basic at Fort Knox, but he's like every morning you had to like during the day you had to drink all of it in front of the drill sergeant. And the way they made sure that you did it is if you didn't have it empty, they would always make you put it above your head, and you had to drop it. Like so, like if you didn't drink all your fucking water,
It's like Dairy Queen.
yeah, you fuck exactly, yeah, you pay for.
Do you have any kids puke from trying to chug water?
No one ever puked. We went in the winter, so it wasn't so bad, but there were a few kids that peed themselves.
Oh yeah, we had a couple. We had one kid that did it twice, and it was just like none of us made fun of each other for it. We just like it was more of like, so like we get it, man. Like we're not gonna like
say
hate on
nothing.
you for it.
Oh my god, no! First day, we're in the shark attack, and we were doing the push-up, and he had to pee. He must have had to pee so bad. He fucking peed himself in front of the drill sergeant. Like there was just a puddle. All of a sudden, people were like, "What the fuck?"
Describe the shark attack.
And a shark attack. All right. So basically, when you first get to basic training, you're at reception, the reception battalion, and you're in your OCPs, and you put your duffel bags on usually a heavy vehicle, and they'll take them to basic training. And you'll just have your duffel bag, you can't fit all your stuff in that one duffel bag. So you'll have like boots, your hygiene kit, like maybe some PTs and stuff, anything that you might need like right away. You have that in your duffel bag. You get on the bus, and everyone is dead quiet because you're not saying nothing in front of drill sergeant.
Yeah, because you're just like, they tell you to like look down and just shut up, because like they don't want you looking out the window. They're like, because you're not supposed to know where you're going, so that you don't like have a route to escape to.
Yeah.
So you're just like, you're literally just like your face is just in your duffel bag.
Yeah, you get in
you're not allowed to look up at all.
You get your laundry bag, and they get on the bus, and they're like, shut up and look down. You just put your face in your bag, and then you just go on a little trip. You're going on a little trip down the block.
I've been told they circle you around a few
they
times.
They do. Oh, they do. I looked up. I fucking looked up. I give a fuck. I was like, taking a little peek. But so we get there, and as soon as you stop, the drill sergeant. I had drill sergeant. I don't know if I should say his name. But,
I wouldn't.
But we'll call him Drill Sergeant B. He was pretty cool. He's from Puerto Rico. He fucking went to. He's from Puerto Rico. He grew up with one of the kids in my platoon. Yeah, no shit. Fucking craziness.
That would have been like...
This is fucking wild. He wasn't in like, he wasn't our platoon drill sergeant, so like it wasn't a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like they basically like sort of like they didn't communicate or anything, but yeah, it was like just craziness. But you finally stop, and then all of a sudden the drill sergeant just starts screaming, "Get the fuck off my bus right fucking now!" And you basically file off as fast as you can. You just have drill sergeants on the side of you, and they're like, fucking sprint to the line. You'll get assigned to like a color, and you gotta sprint to like whatever lines you're at, like colored lines you have to go to. And so you just fucking book it with your laundry bag. And as soon as you get there, they're like, all right, that's y'all shit, you brought it? Fucking hold it above your head. It's your shit, you brought it. Put it above you fucking hold that shit up for a solid 30 minutes. At least your fucking arms are just
shaking.
The whole time you're dying. Like after a while, like you can't even help it, but it just goes down in your head, and you just get fucking screamed at the entire time. And then after like an hour, they're like.
So it's basically just psychological fuckery.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I really missed out. Like both you guys, I got the full experience, and then
dude, you're never too old. You could be in your 30s.
You could be. I think the cutoff is 34.
Okay.
The cutoff is 34, but I think you can get wavered too. I don't know, but
Unless I get fat.
I'm sure if you're like in great shape and you just like, I'm sure.
But they, after like an hour of basically smoking the shit out of you, which is making you do exercise for ridiculous amounts of time. You go upstairs to whatever bay you're gonna live in, and you put your stuff away, and then you go downstairs again, and they're like, all right, here's your MRE. You have 15 minutes to eat. Do not eat the snack inside. You have 15 minutes. At 15 minutes, you will be done. You will be done, yes? And they're like, your time started 10 seconds ago. Go. You try and rip that shit as fast as you can. You grab as much as you can, and you just eat as quick as you can, but you can't get all of it. There's just no way. Like, you've never done an MRE, you don't know what any of this is. you just like peeling shit up and like, oh, that looks terrible, I don't want that. You don't want to eat too much because you're about to get smoked. And basically the 15 minutes runs over, and they're like, all right, stop, you better be done. And if anyone is still chewing, oh, that's too easy. Position of attention, move. Front leaning rest position, move. And they smoke you for another 10 minutes. The first part of the first 3 days is just
like
screaming.
What is going on?
You just have to accept it. You just have to accept it.
Just do not be different. In the first 3 days, do not be different. If they know your name by the end of the 3 days, you fucked up. You fucked up. I don't think anybody outside of my platoon knew mine, or none of the drill sergeants knew my name until like week 5. Week 5, I would say.
Good man. Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
My buddy, who's actually a warrant officer now. It was week 7, and Drill Sergeant Jay was handing out mail, and he's like, Gilbertson. And he's like, oh, I want to shout out Gilbertson too. I fucking love Gilbertson. But he's like, Gilbertson. We don't have a fucking Gilbertson. He puts the thing down, and he's like, and Gilbertson's like, yes, Drill Sergeant, that's me. Be like, who the fuck are you? like that's how you know
That is
you were,
success.
That's how you know you did the right thing. Is that he's like, who the fuck are you in week 7? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
But
impressive.
yeah, you get fucking yelled at. You get like my first night I got a 50-second shower. I still had soap on my balls when I got
It's
out.
kind of a little sticky.
It was like,
oh,
it's like the worst. The first few, like 72 hours are fucking awful.
My shark attack was a little different because when I showed up, we were at reception a little later than everybody else.
Mhm.
So me and like a group of like 10 to 20 other guys were left behind. I don't know why. Like there was no specific reason to hold us back, but we were held back. And so when we got off the bus, all the drill sergeants, it was our drill sergeants, but also a mix of like some new drill sergeants and our regular drill sergeants. They already did the shark attack, so these guys were trying to scream at you, but their voices were just
their
like
voices
so
are gone.
broken.
They're
They had
gone.
no voice, and they're just like, get down and give me fucking 20 push-ups, or like get down and like they're just like get in the, like they're like, you know,
just horse.
just non-stop. And
Jill Sergeant H had his voice gone by after like 48 hours, and he just started bringing a blowhorn. He brought a blowhorn from where so he could just be like, beep, like anytime you fucked around.
I don't got time for this.
Yeah, he was like,
so since I showed up late, I didn't learn like the proper like
position
between
of attention.
no I knew all that because of
Okay,
like
okay.
past drills, but I didn't know the difference between who was a regular drill sergeant and who was our senior drill sergeant.
Right.
So during red phase, during one of the PowerPoints, the senior drill sergeant comes up to me, and I didn't realize he was the senior drill sergeant. I thought he was just a regular one of our normal drill sergeants from a different platoon. And he comes up to me, and he asked me some question. I don't know. He's like, "Private, don't you want to get up and like?" Because everybody else was getting up to go to the bathroom, and I was just sitting there. And he's like, "Don't you want to get up to go to the bathroom?" I'm like, "No, I'm good, drill sergeant." And he just, bam, smacks the desk that I'm sitting in. And he's like, "The fuck did you just call me?" And he's like, "I'm the senior drill sergeant. You do not disrespect me like that." And I just about,
You said like,
I just about,
I just peed a little.
I seriously was just like, what did I do
I
wrong?
gotta go to the bathroom now.
I had it.
Is it because
like,
like cry a little?
It still hadn't clicked yet. I was just like, I had no idea he was a senior drill sergeant. And like one of the other drill sergeants pulls me back to the back of the room. He's like, "Look, I realize you're one of the guys who was late, and I realize you didn't understand this, but we've been here for 3 days or 4 days or something. Like we were already doing the death by PowerPoint." And he was like, "That's the senior drill sergeant. You address him as senior drill sergeant, or senior drill sergeant. He's not just a drill sergeant." And I was like, "Yes, drill sergeant." Like I was just like, "Copy that."
We never actually
I think
did
I
any.
follow.
We didn't actually ever have like senior drill. We had a senior drill sergeant Jay, but we never addressed him as like that, and like it never happened like that for us.
My senior drill sergeant was the baddest motherfucker though. During our week
Is that a
long.
lady? That...
No. That was just one of my normal drill sergeants. But
Okay.
my senior drill sergeant, while we were out during our week long FTX at the end of basic, they're out in Fort Leonard Wood. They have copperheads, which is a venomous snake.
Yeah, we had
Very
those-
dangerous.
Yeah. And one day we were just like out doing like in the middle of a mission or whatever, like a drill, and we were just like walking along, and out of nowhere, our senior drill sergeant comes through the forest, and he's holding a freaking copperhead in his hands, and we're just
that's
like,
badass.
he's
Live?
like, yeah. And he's like, "Hey,
God.
you want to get a closer look? You want to see this?" And he's just like holding it and showing it to us, and he even showed us its fangs and everything. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take this home and skin it and eat it." And we're like, "Holy shit, dude!"
That's
Like,
fucking wild.
I mean, yeah, there was
If you probably would have called him just a regular drill sergeant, he probably would have skinked you and ate you too.
probably most of my drill sergeants were like, there was one of them was combat engineer, but the rest of them were either MPs, and one of them was even infantry, just like baddest motherfuckers.
I think I had senior drill sergeant Jay. He was a real fucking killer. He was. Yeah, I would not want to be in an alley alone with him. He would fuck someone up. I got mad respect. I'm pretty sure he fucking hated me, but I have mad respect for him. Drill sergeant Jay. He was a cavalry scout. Then my other drill sergeant ST. She was I didn't know until the end of it. She said we'd always ask the like M West, and she was like she always said she was a combat ninja. That was her MOS.
Oh,
She was
yeah, I
a
think-
combat ninja.
Yeah, I think they told us that too.
But she was a pharmacy tech. Like, Jules Sergeant St. Thomas.
That's a legit MOS though.
Yeah.
Combat Ninja. It's a legit.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
yeah,
not.
it is. It's not a real thing.
Oh, I gotta look it up because it's like
I have it
I'm
right
pretty
here.
sure. I'm
I
pretty
have a list
sure.
of all the MOSs. It's not one of them.
I'm pretty sure. Either okay, it might be not officially called that, but I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong.
Here's
I mean,
all the MOSs.
It's probably just like
Just give me
a nickname.
These are
I
all the
wanna learn it.
Yeah, they're all. There's a
Oh,
bunch.
Jesus.
There's a bunch of them.
Oh, never mind.
But
That's what diver.
yeah.
Okay, it's not a legit one, but they call the
a
99
nickname.
Zulu.
99. Fucking 99
Yeah.
Zulu is not a fucking.
No, I know. I mean, that's probably just where I saw it, and I was like,
Okay. But she was a pharmacy tech.
it's been a while.
But I fucking love her. She's awesome. Jill Sergeant ST is the fucking. If you ever watch this, which you will not, just know.
One of
love.
my drill sergeants, he was like,
I don't got time for this.
his only slogan was just kill. Like
Kill!
He was just and he would
Ready,
he would talk
kill!
about he
Who
would
makes the green grass grow?
he would talk about when he was overseas. Like,
Yeah,
he would talk about like he's like, yeah, there's this one Haji bastard, and I took my 50 cal and I split him in half with it. Like I shot him right in the stomach and it tore him in half, and I was just like,
Right.
Jesus Christ.
My one of the drill sergeant W, he told us his kill count. He was artillery. His kill count was like 256 with with artillery, and he had a few other kills from like 50 cal M4. And he's fucking
Jesus Christ.
He was.
Yeah, it's up.
The only
It's
reason he
up there.
joined was because he was about to go to jail for. This is the one time I actually believe like go to jail or go to the army or go to jail, and he was on trial for attempted murder. He couldn't do it like, but he's badass as fuck. And he like I appreciate him even though like during basic training I was like fuck. He's just
guy.
leave us alone.
Kill me.
My God, but I do appreciate him. I really appreciate all my drill sergeants, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you like like
you fucking hate them.
you hate them,
but
and
you love them.
it's like by the end, one of my drill sergeants, who was the infantry drill sergeant,
Yep.
like we were doing like a night shooting thing. I think it was just during like at the end of qualifications for shooting or whatever, and he's like. Or no, it was at the end of basic actually, because he was leaving after basic, and after he announced that, because you're supposed to in OSET you're supposed to keep the same drill sergeants throughout basic and AIT.
Oh, during OSU, like on station training.
Yep, and
unit training.
but our infantry drill sergeant, he told us that he was gonna leave after basic, and everybody's like hearts just dropped because they loved him. They didn't
Yeah,
want
of
him to
course.
leave. They didn't want some like new drill sergeant to
Yeah.
come in, like some new
You
weird
don't
guy.
want some new,
And but yeah, like I think it was like a week before he's leaving, we were like doing some shooting drills, and he was like, "Waldy, I'm gonna miss you," and it's like that totally caught me off guard. I was like,
what the fuck?
What?
Well,
You have
yeah.
a heart?
"Yeah," I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna miss you too, drill sergeant."
Oh man.
Then
Oh,
you
there was one day. This was at AIT. Drill Sergeant Drill Sergeant DLR. He just comes up. He's like, "Hey, Greer." I was like, "Yes, Drill Sergeant." He's like, "When's the last time someone called you ugly?" And I was like, "Well, I feel like it's about to be right now." And he's just like, "What? Me? Did I just call him ugly? I was about to, yes, but I didn't say it yet." Don't get ahead of me, soldier. Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Don't cut me off.
I fucking
God.
Oh, man.
This
Yeah.
one time we were doing cadences, we were marching, and it's like, I was feeling pumped. I don't know why, but I was practically like screaming the cadences.
Of course.
And my drill sergeant, I could see in the corner of my eye, my drill sergeant look at me and just like kind of like a little grin and just kind of like nod, and like I was just like, I saw in the corner of my eye, I was like, it's pretty cool. It's just like
It is.
to feel
The little
that
things,
that
the little
feeling
things,
that
yeah.
feeling of like
A tiny
respect.
bit of recognition from
Yeah.
Drill Sergeant. You're like,
I can still picture you just walking around the corner and be like,
Drill Sergeant saying,
Dude, that's pretty much exactly how it was.
just dancing away.
Exactly.
You're like,
Honestly,
what
it
the
is.
fuck are you doing? What?
Drill Sergeant ST like saw like she watched me zero and she was like looked at my thing and she was like, not bad, Greer. It's smooth. You gotta be smooth.
That's 2 F's?
I think it's 1F, 2 L's.
No, it's not PH.
Yep.
But yeah.
No.
Basic and AIT. Lots of fun.
Yeah, that.
Dude, when I left,
I know a recruiter who can hook you up. Call me.
He knows that.
When I left, I was just like, I'm never going back. Never looking back. Like, I don't even want to think about it, talk about it. And it's like, now I'm like, I want to go back.
Yeah, no, during it, the whole time you're like, God, why didn't I just stay my ass at home? But like when you're done, you're just like,
I could
I'm
be
so
watching
glad I
Netflix
did
right
that.
now.
The biggest things you'll miss is like the freedom of like being able to get up in the middle of the night, go upstairs and have like a midnight snack. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that a lot before.
I've never done that one day in my life.
Oh, but you'll think about it. Like when it's night and you're like hungry and you realize you're not allowed to go.
I wish I had some contraband right now.
Yeah.
Sweet contraband.
Hey, did you ever deal cough drops?
We couldn't have cough drops in my time.
Really?
Yeah, because people be trading them for fire issues.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
no,
kids.
you couldn't have fire. We couldn't have them.
Because when I went, you couldn't take them with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bought a bag of cough drops and I
Yeah.
took them with me. They're like, she looked in my backpack and she's like, nope, throw it away. And she's like, I'm like, I kind of gave her a look like, really? Like you're gonna like, it's a perfectly good bag. You're gonna make me just waste it and throw it away and like.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say it, but that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's like, throw it away right now. And I'm like, okay, like if you say
Cody!
so. It's like threw it right in the trash. And it was like, they were like, yeah, if you want cough drops, you have to go to sick call or whatever, and you have to pick them up. And dude, kids were going like almost every week because cough drops were like none of
I did
none
get
of the
from
kids.
sick call one time.
Yeah, none of the kids who I went with were smart like your guys and like would sneak in.
Oh,
candy.
we snuck in the craziest stuff. We would hide contraband in the ceiling, like the vents.
You probably didn't know about it.
One person had a phone.
Yeah,
One person
probably not.
had 2 phones.
What?
He got day one recycled. He got caught.
He got recycled for that? Oh, I guess because I mean a phone.
He
is-
almost got an Article 15.
This one kid, he got screamed at royally just for bringing his own pair of boxer briefs, and they caught him like I don't know if somebody ratted him out or if they like caught him changing or something.
This
but
guy's
yeah,
wearing fucking boxers.
yeah,
Get him outta
like
here.
Yeah,
they
you can't
screamed
have
at him, like they threatened to like recycle him, and they were just like, and it was a kid who none of us really liked. Like he was kind of a dick, so it was like we were all kind of like.
Yeah, you
got
can't
what
have
he
your fucking
deserved.
own underwear. You can't have nothing.
Oh yeah, you're wearing
Dude,
tidy whities.
Yeah, I fucking
for,
after a while
for 6 weeks
they
or
let you
9
get-
weeks.
at the PX, that like the small PX shop, they did let my modular stores let us get like spandex or this way, like because it's good for when you're doing rec marches and stuff. It doesn't chafe. But yeah, you can't
Ball
have
sweat.
anything. My bunkmate, my best friend Goins, he had underwear the entire time. No. In reception, he had underwear, and I think he kept one pair, and he was just like, "What do I do with it? Like, I still have it. Greer, what do I do?" And I was like, "Dude, hide that shit. Fucking hide that shit." No, and basically, like, now it's the dumbest thing to say.
I'm not gonna hide my
But
underwear.
like, and
fucking hide
basically,
your
you're
underwear.
like, "Oh my god, if I get caught."
When
with
you're
this
in that position, there's a lot of things that you don't think about.
Oh, yeah.
Like it changes you.
thing." Yeah.
I mean, it's been what 5? It's been almost like 6 years. This August it'll be 6 years since I went. That's
Dear
insane.
God. That
That is wild.
That is a
Holy
long
cow.
time. I didn't realize.
You're an old ass man.
It was
Trevor.
2000. Actually, no. Yeah, did I say 6 years?
Yeah, you said 6.
Yeah, 2013 August.
That's right. You went right up to high school, didn't you?
Yep, right after high school,
That's right.
and I flunked out. So I was
PTO
fat,
get
out
you.
of shape.
PTO gets you. You gotta. You
Son
better
of a
be good at
bitch.
PT.
You can't run. Save
You ain't gonna be
life.
smart.
couldn't.
If you ain't gonna be smart, you're gonna be strong.
I ran my first 10K like 3 weeks ago, so wasn't official, but I mean,
Dude, you
I'll
gotta
take
be-
it.
I want to do the Army 10 miler. You guys should come with me for that.
10
It's in
miler?
DC. Yeah, the Army 10 miler. It's in October. It's in DC. It's like a week long thing.
Cody was talking about
Might as well.
Cody was talking about wanting to run a marathon.
We're gonna run a marathon. He
I don't
also
wanna run a
he also
marathon.
threw out a Spartan race.
Spartan. I'm down for
I can't
Spartan race.
exactly I can't remember all the things they do, but it's like 6 different.
It's a lot.
kind of
yeah.
different.
Isn't it a 5K with a bunch of different obstacles?
Mm.
Yeah, basically, it's like an
I think so. I
obstacle
think that's
course,
what it
but
is.
like
Is it okay?
definitely
So
not
which
for
one?
kids.
I don't
It's
know
not
if
the
you guys.
inflatable run.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but is it Tough Mudder or a Spartan race worse? I'm pretty sure a Spartan race is worse.
Yeah, the Spartan race is worse. The tough mudder, that one's just running through mud.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a race.
So like
it's like
you're running through mud, and then every now and then you gotta go under like a beam, or you gotta crawl over a beam.
Did you hear about
Yeah,
the guy
that's-
who drowned, like who died doing a Tough Mudder?
No.
So
Like a trample or something?
So basically, but here's what happened. So they climb up onto this big platform that's like, I want to say 20 feet in the air. Like it's really high. And they have to jump into this mud pit at the bottom. And it's like, it's mostly like it's like a deep, it's water. Like it's really deep water, but it's really murky because of all the mud. So it's like jumping into a pool. It wasn't dangerous to jump in, but this guy jumped in, and then apparently somebody else jumped in and fell on top of him. And like, this is a big pool. They had scuba divers there, like ready to jump in, and they're like, this guy hasn't resurfaced. Like, somebody should go in there and get him. Like, I'm pretty sure the guy was stuck in there for like a solid 3 to 5 minutes or something. And like, yeah, they got it. By the time they got him out, like there was no bringing him back.
Yeah, I mean, after 5 minutes, it's pretty... I'm gonna grab another drink.
You already finished?
Yeah, I downed mine a little bit.
Did you bring the 6-pack in here?
I brought mine.
He's good.
Oh, that was yours? Okay.
You wanna grab my wine too?
See, I owe you drinks, and here you are paying for, like,
I'm just kidding.
next
I
week.
spent so much money in IDK though. Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about it. Tomorrow night though, we're bar hopping.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm going bar hopping. You should go. Oh, that's right, you work. But next week.
I figure as long as we'll get there.
Next week, I'm down to clown.
There's really no rush.
It's been too long. 5 fucking months. I got drunk last night for the first time in 5 months.
How was it?
Oh my god, it was so
I
good.
Bet. I bet.
Oh my
And
god.
you've legally,
Hell
you're
yeah,
finally 21.
Finally 21.
When'd you turn 21? April?
The day after I got back from the Forge. The day after I got back from the Forge, I turned 21.
Nice.
Yeah, we were in formation and someone tried to tell our drill sergeant that it was my birthday. And I was like, shut the fuck up! My bae actually sung me happy birthday though at Toe the Line. Like, we were doing Toe the Line, like, and for some reason it always took like 40 goddamn minutes to do Toe the Line.
Feels amazing.
Because we were the last bae to get checked always, but
Hot balls.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you better drink that shit out of the bottle.
Hello. But yeah, we were at Toe the Line, and somebody was like, "Hey, it's Greer's birthday," and I got along. Like, I fucking loved my whole company in basic training. I pretty much loved them, except for like a few real shitbags. AIT was way different. You don't feel nearly as close to so many people. I had a few people that I really liked. Laney, Ava, Alvarez, and a few others too.
Careful with the clicking because of the mic picking it
I'm gonna
up.
put this down here before I start doing that a lot. My roommates, I liked them, but it just wasn't nearly as. But they all sang me happy birthday and because it was the day after the Forge. We were all so excited. We were like, we're finally fucking done.
We're out of here.
We're fucking out of here.
How easy was AIT compared to basic?
My AIT was like pathetically easy. Like, I do the job of a monkey. But
You just need to know the difference between 5.56 and 7.62.
5.56, 7.62, 50 cals, 9mm balls, 155s, 40 mics, not 40 mics, 30 mics. You know, you have to know the difference between that, how to differentiate for salvage.
Do you learn how to actually like make the ammunition?
No,
like
we
how
contract all like actual making of ammunition through civilian contracts. But
Hey Cody,
Yeah.
we should make ammunition for the military
And sell it.
and
you
brand it. Stop crying,
make
I'm
that
talking.
shit so you can make some bank, bro.
Oh yeah.
But you have to get
different.
the hardest part is getting the contract, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, because I mean, like, I don't know if you've watched the movie War Dogs.
That's what I'm like
I fucking
referencing.
love that movie.
with
It's
Ansel
so
and
great.
Annabelle. Yeah, like there's
That's like
some
my
good.
job, hell yeah.
Tony Stark. I mean, he did it on a higher scale, but
Oh, way higher. Well, he sold like original weapons. Like he
that was
made
like
them.
Warheads. Yeah, it's totally.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like just bought that. Like,
Nice.
I had to unwrap it even in the kitchen just now.
It was still in the bag.
Oh shit, I don't want. Fuck this.
It's not champagne. It's not like it's gonna. No, you got to use the. Here.
You do this.
Yeah.
Before I fuck it up.
I'm not good at those. I don't know if I've ever.
You guys keep talking.
But what were we talking about?
I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say like, you guys are just getting me wanting to like go.
Dude,
Like,
I'm telling you,
I didn't
don't,
go.
like if you're thinking about going, you will never regret it. You will not regret it.
You
Don't
broke
do
it.
that, huh? Don't do that.
Well, I'm just gonna join the Night Stalkers.
Well then.
Oh, I pulled
How
it
did
up.
this thing break? What did I do wrong?
Just a little clip in there. I think it popped off. You just got popped back on.
This thing's impossible.
Honestly,
No, so-
if you're even thinking about it, I would say go for it.
Yeah. So I had to look it up.
I mean, if you're kind of curious, I would like not sure if you like it. I would always say go guard or reserve, because then like you could always change the active status. But if you're active, I mean, if you want to go active duty, definitely go active duty. Fuck yeah, it's a great choice. Like so many great things. But you know, if you're not sure if that's what you want, you got other things that you can do. Hell yeah, brother.
But yeah, like I was saying at Perkins.
You got a pliers?
No, I don't.
Mine's in my bag.
It's plastic, so like every time you put it in, it just like spreads apart. Anyways, every time I try to twist
pops
it,
off.
yeah.
And just can't say.
I think it's just faulty. You should just return it.
It was 88 cents, so I'm not gonna.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
I'm not a
why.
white mom. It's just gonna be.
There's no way you're gonna be able to get that off just with that.
There's a pocket knife in here. What is this?
And just stab it in
Give
there.
me that thing. I'm gonna ready some jerky.
Just rip it off. Just jack it off there. Jesus.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna try.
Stab the shit out of it. No, but the Night Stalkers, like I was saying, they're just these soldiers are recognized for their proficiency in nighttime operations. So just like stealth helicopters, and they just go.
NVG, baby, NVG.
So they're just strictly air. They're not like guys. They're not boots on the ground guys.
Missions in all environments. So I mean, I would imagine is composed of light, medium, heavy helicopters, all modified and designed to meet the unit's unique mission requirements. So I would imagine that you'd fly on a copter at night, and then I don't know. It's probably like that one Medal of Honor mission where you drop out of the sky at night and go in there. I don't have experience like you guys. I just play video games.
I just enlisted to be an MP. How much more do you think I know than you know?
I don't know. I watch a lot of movies, play a lot of video games. That's about all I know.
Actually, you're not gonna know it. Like, unless you go
Exactly.
like infantry, cavalry.
The only stuff I know about like special forces is what I heard in like David Goggins' audiobook, and dude, that guy's
you won't know a
been
whole
through
lot
some shit.
unless you actually go through it. I really wish that while I was in basic, I was like, I wish I would have went cavalry scout, but this shit gets
Cav
old
Scouts.
fast.
You didn't know what you were getting
After
into.
a while, like I was like, you know what, maybe.
Dude, somebody threw those names at me. Like,
Shows
what do you want to be? I'm like,
shows a pogue ass fucking.
probably the only one I know would be like infantry.
See, I think no matter what you pick for military, you always just tell yourself, well, at least I didn't pick this thing. Because, like, while we were in, we'd see these Marines walking through, and we just tell ourselves, well, at least we didn't pick, at least we didn't decide to join the Marines instead, because those guys are hardcore motherfuckers.
Fuck being in the Marines. That shit. They get that bougie ass. So all the shit the Army uses, like all the equipment.
Yeah.
When we're done with it, we're like, wow, this fucking doesn't work. We sold to the Marines. The Marines are like, oh wow, what the fuck is this? This is awesome. And we're like, well, it doesn't work anymore. Have fun.
It's working. They're just getting after it. You know,
I
were
cannot.
you about to hit it?
Stop.
Slap that bitch
I'm
around.
just trying to get drunk. Leave me alone. Fuck, you wanna try?
This-
I'm not.
Here. It's just that plastic thing. You can't twist it. That's the problem. If you had a pliers, I'm sure I could like fit it on there.
I mean, don't stop me from talking. I mean, I'm just trying to get this.
I watched that Mike Posner video that you sent me today.
Yeah.
Like last week you talked about him. I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is, and then it's just like beautiful. Like,
Isn't he the dude who sings like,
Cool.
"Baby, please don't go"?
Not cooler than me.
yeah,
Yeah, that
you
was
think
the one.
cooler than me, and it's like, and when you sent me that video, like you sent me the music video for "Cooler Than Me" or whatever that song is.
I sent it to you from work.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm surprised. Like, it's funny that you're using a government email to email me a YouTube music video.
That's our secret.
It's our little secret. Cut it out.
Cut the bug, cut the bug.
I was sitting at work. I was like, oh, I can't forget this because I was on YouTube. No, I wasn't on YouTube, but I was on.
I was on YouTube.
Are you? Is that like strictly prohibited? Like, are you not supposed to be on there?
Oh yeah, I know. It's a big no go. Like huge. It's like up there as Netflix. Like you might as well be watching porn. Cause
And I've tried.
no, I know one person that's watched porn while at work and was caught. Still there.
Nice.
So I think
Oh,
I'm safe.
They're never gonna let you go.
That reminds me of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no,
Oh.
I already said what I needed to.
I was at school last fall before I dropped out. Hangless.
Shaka, bro.
Before I dropped out, and I was doing an assignment for like it was like database management systems, and I was using, but
Well, you got it.
and my buddy was fucking. He goes up to the front, he fucking pulls down the slides for the projection, and we're like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, nothing. And he just writes on the whiteboard, tits. He's like, today we're learning about tits. And I'm already dying at this point. And he just fucking grabs the, he goes to the instructor.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Dude, don't do that. You're gonna pull a tooth out.
Watch me.
Dude, that's terrible.
I don't want to watch this. I can't watch this. But he like gets the instructor computer up there, and he's typing in Google, and he types in porn, and he fucking looks it up. He really looked it up on the school like instructor computer, and he went to fucking Pornhub, and we're like, what the
Good
fuck?
choice.
We're dying.
Good
We're
choice.
dying. Everyone in the room is like dying laughing. We're like, what the fuck are you doing? And he just like he's like, I don't want to do it. We're like, you're a pussy if you don't. He fucking clicks on Pornhub. And he goes in there, and we're like, oh my god, he really did it. He really did it. And he just, we're fucking dying laughing. And we're like, alright, you better get off of that. He fucking cut the line.
They're tracking our location.
Yeah.
Christian college.
Yeah. I don't know
It's supposed to be a
what
dry
college
school too.
Shh. About that.
Uh.
That went fantastically. I almost had it out of there, and then this thing popped off again. This is probably...
You had it too. You were so close. You see
I
how
know.
far he got?
He was pretty cool, too. But...
This is entertaining though.
I'm absolutely demolishing
This right here is probably more entertaining than any of our podcasts so far, I think.
No.
Not really, but
Well,
just saying this is pretty entertaining for me at least.
You can do it. If you just...
If
You can do
Dude,
it if you
my
just believe in
My
yourself.
left shoulder has been twitching like all day. Not all day, but like all evening. Like ever since like 5:30. It's like whenever I like have a dull moment, like all of a sudden my left like right here, this meaty part just like starts twitching like crazy. I'm like
It's fucked up.
bugging the crap out of me. I'm like, wonder if the camera will catch it. Like what if the left side of my shoulder is just like twitching the whole time? But it's one of those things like once you start talking about it, of course it stops. It's not like I could show you. Like
So
you'd have to
gross.
catch it.
How's that going over there? You got it?
Did you see
Oh,
this
yeah.
great cycle challenge that I'm doing?
No, what's that? I saw that on the. What's up?
So it's basically
Oh,
I'm-
is that for like donations?
yeah. You set a personal riding goal, how much you can ride for the month of June, how many miles you can ride, and then you try to raise a certain amount of money, and it funds research for children's cancer.
Oh, okay.
And so far, I've rode 111 miles. And so the crazy thing is that yesterday was Kick Cancer's Butt Day. And basically, these special donors were willing to match everybody's donations up to $90,000. So let's say I got $200 in donations yesterday. They would match $200 and they would double my donations to $400 for the day.
Wow.
So I promoted the crap out of this thing yesterday, and I was just like, or not yesterday, Wednesday, and I was just like, hey guys, I'm doing this, like, you know, it's for
Right.
a good cause. You know, if you do it today, if you're gonna donate, do it now because it'll double today. So the next day, so just to start off with, the next day, they raised a total of $1.16 million in one day.
Wow.
Like, so how they did that was they had to, actually I think it was $900,000 actually, or no,
Okay.
No, it was $600,000. I'm all over the place. But so the way they
Get your life together, man.
the way they divided it was instead of matching my donations exactly, since there was more donations than they were willing.
Baby, we have fucking liftoff!
Tequila! Cheers.
How did that thing go in the garbage? Worst 88 cents I spit in my life.
No, we all.
Walmart, shame on you.
I thought you were talking about the wine for a second. I was gonna say like you spent 88 cents on a bottle of wine.
I might as well. That is foul.
Let me try.
Will that work for it to be
Fucking
gross?
Not good.
Bad purchase on your part. I guess this is probably the first time you've actually bought wine.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I don't like the kind of wine. I'm more of a champagne kind of guy.
It's sweeter than like it's not very dry. It's not.
Oh, I
that
thought it
kind of-
said Greer on it. I was like, that's what you bought it, huh? Product of Greer, but it was grease.
Close enough.
Big sad. Tell me
so
the
yeah.
Greek and basic.
They matched everybody's donations up to 66.6% because since everybody raised more money than what they were saying they were going to match, than the minimum that they were going to match, and so yeah, I mean, so I went from 130 something in donations to now I've so far raised $910
Oh wow.
for this. So
Y'all hungry?
Hungry?
Yeah.
Oh.
I might order a pizza.
Yeah, order a pizza. We don't
I'm
order pizza.
I'm okay.
I had a full platter of that and then 3 pancakes
I've-
on the side. Like, I demolished.
I ate like 2 microwave meals like not too long before because I've been like I've been starting to get into the intermittent fasting now.
Again.
So it's like so
It's really good for you.
I've been doing 20-hour fasting now. So you don't eat for 20 hours and then you eat for 4 hours. So
That
it's,
seems intense.
it's not that bad. Like I'm on my so I split it up actually. So I'll do 3 days where it's 20 and then I'll do 1 day where it's 16. And then I'll do 3 more days where it's 20, and then 116. So I'll do 16 every 4 days, every 4th day of 20.
Okay.
So it's like tomorrow's gonna be a 20-hour fast. But since we ate Perkins and since I finished earlier, I don't have to eat. I can eat as early as a little before 4 p.m. tomorrow. So it's not as bad as usual where I have to wait till like 6 p.m. And it's like as long as you don't think about it, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Well, I ate for the first time at 2 today.
As long as you're not at like 11 a.m. and you're not just thinking about, oh, I'm so hungry. You just got to keep yourself busy.
Your body's just shaking.
I'm always hungry now. Always.
Oh yeah, like that's the thing though. It's like I finally figured it out. I'm like, I work an office job. Why would I eat 3 meals a day when I'm spending 12 hours a day in an office?
Just sitting down.
It makes way more sense to eat at the time that I'm actually doing activities. So it's like yesterday I did a 20-hour fast. So I ate at like 6 o'clock. Then I rode my bike 12 miles.
Right.
And then I ate like a bigger meal. I ate even a bigger meal after my bike ride.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I was totally full. And I was totally fine today. Like I wasn't terribly hungry. And today was only like my 16-hour fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I ate at like I want to say between 1 and 2 o'clock. And it was nothing compared to waiting till like 6 p.m. You look a little tired. You still feeling it after last night?
Dude, I was. I took a nap.
Did
I'm
you?
not gonna lie, I took a nap.
Oh man, I was slammered
Bastard.
yesterday. Oh hell yeah. I was pretty slammered last
Yep, ate some Subway and I was like,
night. It was nice though. It was
time for a
really
little
nice.
snooze. Old man nap.
Good old snoozer. Yeah.
You guys ever heard of
Nappy nap.
oh, were you gonna say something?
No, I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
You guys ever heard of Genlock?
Genlock.
Yeah.
Genlock.
You're
That's
sure?
that
You're sure you don't want
cartoon.
any?
Yeah, it's that new Rooster Teeth anime. Dude, I watched
I'll
it.
eat a slice, I'm not gonna lie.
It was only so it's only 8 episodes and they're on season 1. Dude, Michael B. Jordan is the main character. Macy Williams is one of the main characters. It's like their cast is stacked, like crazy. And I watched all 8 episodes today. It's like for a Rooster Teeth production, I mean, pretty solid. Like a TV network should pick this up.
They went out there and picked up some high priority people and knew what they were doing.
And apparently Michael B. Jordan actually their people actually contacted them. They were like, because Michael B. Jordan's apparently a big fan of anime, so he's like, hey, like I would love actually Rooster Teeth technically offered it to them, but it was kind of like we'll just throw it out there and we don't expect really a response. And their guys were like,
yeah,
their guys were like, yeah, he'll do it. Why not? Sure. And they're just like, well, hell yeah, like we'll get our guys in touch with your guys, and it's like, yeah, it totally worked out. And I watched all 8 episodes today. It's like a half an hour an episode, and I mean, I think storytelling wise and animation wise, like solid show.
On YouTube.
I don't know if it's on YouTube yet. I'm sure they'll post on YouTube eventually, but Rooster Teeth is kind of trying to get it more into their own.
What's it on?
It's on Rooster Teeth website.
Oh, it's on.
But you have to buy a first membership, but it's only like, I want to say if you buy an annual membership, it's only like $2 or $3 a month. So it's like you pay like $30 to $40, and that's like for a year-long membership. And it's like you get to watch all their podcasts live, and you get to watch like whatever shows come out like right away instead of having to wait for them to post it on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's just a lot more content that they produce that you can watch as a first member, as opposed to just waiting for it to show up on YouTube.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
So yeah,
I know. Dude, the other movie I watched that I thought was hilarious, cartoon, the Teen Titans Go movie.
oh yes, you sent me.
I just got
of it.
bored, and I was like, have you heard of it?
I like the original Teen Titans.
Oh, I mean, obviously, special cameo in the movie. Spoilers: original Teen Titans come up after the credits, and it's like broken static, and they're like, "Alert! Alert! We're still here. Is anybody there? Can you read us?" And then it like they flicker in like the original Teen Titans.
Dude, I love the original.
Like that, the cartoon of them. They're like all standing up, grouped up, and they're like, "Can anybody read us? Is anybody there?" And then it's done.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And like that was at the end of the movie. I was like, that just made it so much more satisfying. But I was gonna say the cast of that, like Nicolas Cage's Superman, which personally I fucking loved. Like it was just Nicolas. I was like, as soon as he started, I was like, that voice sounds familiar. That's Nicolas Cage.
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
I don't know if you guys ever seen that Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Superman.
Really?
Yep, for one of the original Superman movies, he was in the running, but the movie got canceled.
Thank God.
And yeah, it was basically jacked Nicolas Cage, long hair just slicked back as Superman.
I kind of want to watch it now.
Dude, and
I feel like it'd be the most ironic movie in the world.
Probably like Ghost Rider, but like more corny.
Have you guys seen The Room?
The Room.
The Room with
I did not hit
Tommy
her.
Wiseau. I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Oh yeah, I've seen the clips and
That's
stuff.
what I feel like Superman with Nicolas Cage would be.
Did you watch The Disaster Artist?
Yeah, I did. I watched.
Dude, that movie had me in tears. With James Franco. So, you play many sports? Yeah, I play a little bit. And he's like throwing the football and he's like, nah. And I was like, calm.
You guys,
yeah.
you guys ever seen Breaking Bad?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the first 2 seasons.
Dude,
Yeah, I think
that
I'm
one
right
scene where what's his name? The old high school student.
What,
He's
Aaron
Jesse?
Paul?
Jesse. Like that one scene where they're like sitting in the room and he's like, "Yeah, science." I'm like,
science, bitch.
I finally get that meme. Like I felt like I just became a part of a special group or something. I was like, I feel included now because I finally get the
I
reference
know what
to that
you mean
meme.
because I felt the same way when I saw it because
Yeah.
I didn't watch it at first either.
I was just, I'm probably on like season 4 or 5 now. I think. I think I'm on season.
It's just a little slow for my taste. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like a great writing and stuff, but it's like it gets.
It's like once I start watching it,
I
like
was
I haven't
pretty
watched it
young.
in like 2 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need to watch it. It's like when I watch it, it's great, but when I stop watching it, I'm like, I can go without.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I started watching it like when it first came out, so I was pretty young and like I didn't totally get everything.
Death.
Yeah, I was like, that's cool, and then I was just kind of like, cancer. Yeah, I don't know why you'd sell drugs if you're getting like diagnosed
That's
with
how you
cancer,
make.
and then
That's how you make dough, bro.
I mean,
yeah,
that-
and like I don't
I
know,
wanna
but
go
like
bank,
now I think
bro.
it's
I want to get rich.
now I get it. I think it has a solid plot.
Fucking
Yeah,
Catalina
I mean-
wine mix.
Science, bitch.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mix.
But I mean, I don't know if that movie will be beat, but yeah.
What's the next movie we're gonna see? Have we talked about what new movie we're
What's
gonna
out
see
right
next?
now?
Oh,
We saw Godzilla. That was
People
really
Dude,
good.
I liked Godzilla.
I want to watch Rocket Man.
I want to watch Rocketman 2.
I love
My
Elton
mom
John.
went to that.
I
She
wanna
said
watch
my
that.
mom took a chase of that. She said it was pretty good.
I love Elton John.
Other than that one fucking dude, what's his name? The white-haired dude in Godzilla who always made like the most stupid joke every 10 minutes. Like, you know what I'm talking about? He like, have you seen Get Out?
Yeah.
He's the dad. That guy. You know what I'm talking about? Godzilla.
No, I've seen it, but I
The
don't know
scientist
what
who's,
you're
like,
talking about.
The scientist who like makes a joke every like fucking 5 minutes. It's like the.
I don't know.
It's funny how forgettable that is. It's like we
Yeah.
It was
we
like
just
the
saw it.
most.
All I remember is the
annoying
fight
shit.
scenes. To be totally honest, that's what that it'd be like fight scenes. It's,
But other than that, I really love the movie.
I saw this one post and it was like, man, I hated Rocket Man. It's like
Don't
all of a
I
sudden,
said-
There were no
Yeah.
rockets.
it was
what
like
the hell?
no, it was like Elton John wasn't like there was no songs originally by Elton John, and all of a sudden there was this big lizard fighting a moth. It was like naming off the plot for Godzilla. It was like,
just some retard walked into the wrong movie.
did I tell you guys about that? What I did for Avengers Endgame?
No.
So me and Kennedy. we
Oh
walked-
yeah, you
Yeah,
told me.
me and Kennedy, we walked into the theater, and so they were having like a showing every 30 to 40 minutes or something.
Right.
So we're like, we're gonna go to the 7:10 one, and so we go in, and he didn't point out which way the theater was, and I looked down the hallway, and it's like Avengers Endgame. I'm like, okay, it's probably that one. We go in, the movie's playing. It's in that scene where you first find like Fat Thor, you know, where they first
Oh,
like
so
go
you
into the
walked
house.
in like a while in.
Yeah, it was like like we're sitting in there. We're sitting there for like 5 or 10 minutes or so, and like this is like right before the movie was supposed to start. So
Yeah.
we're like, this is like 5 minutes before the movie started. Like the movie we're going to see started, and we're just like
You
we're
got there
sitting there.
5 minutes before Avengers Endgame started.
It was like that
So
Saturday or
all
Sunday.
those
It
movie
was-
theaters going, and you were like, you got in there, and you were like, you know, I don't really think this is the show.
Nobody was there. Nobody was there.
I
We got
there
really
an
good
hour
seats.
early, and there was a line out the door.
No, it wasn't that bad for me. I think we went Saturday or Sunday. That's why.
I was still.
But, well, here's the thing. We sit there and we're like watching it, and I'm like, me and Kenny were both thinking the same thing. We're like, maybe this is just the starting, but it's like the more we watch it, we're like, this isn't like a really good build up. Like this is a weird place to start. And then I turned to Kennedy. I'm like, you know what? I wonder if I think we walked in the wrong theater. And she's like, you know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, let's go quick. Like we should get out of here and check the other one. So we run out quick. We go to the correct one, and it's like right in the middle of the previews. We're like, yes, we didn't miss anything. And it was funny because like we paid really close attention because it's funny to watch the same scene twice and just like see the audience's reaction, like when they laugh, the way they react, exactly the same. Like they see Fat Thor, they see him walk around, like when they see Fat Thor for the first time, like everybody's just like laughing, and then like when he gets up, you know, it just seems like
Perfect.
those, you know, like people just know when to laugh. You know what I mean?
Have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I actually, so like, when it first came out, I was still in black phase at AIT, so I couldn't go off base. But, the first weekend that I went off, when I had gold pass by phase 5, I could leave base, and like the first thing we did was see, like, I saw Avengers Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was the first thing I did when I had like a little bit of freedom. I could wear
Alright,
civilian
yeah, go.
clothes, I could do whatever I wanted, like, first time. So, I saw it and like, I thought it was, I liked it, I enjoyed it. I thought it was
Did you
alright.
cry during the Peter Parker scene?
I almost cried when he was like his daughter was like watching him, like I was like, oh my god.
Oh, that poor little.
Yeah. I
Love
was
you
like-
too.
Oh, during the
3000.
funeral?
the Peter Parker was
No,
close, but,
during
like,
the hologram of him saying
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
goodbye. Don't worry, I'll come back.
Yeah.
Right now, that was brutal. But then I think
Now listen here, meow.
I feel like that kid, I don't remember his name.
You pointed that out to me. I didn't notice it during the movie. The kid in the background during Tony Stark's funeral. Did you notice that?
That's the kid from Iron Man 3 that he left all his gadgets to. And left his
Saw it. I don't think I've seen any of the Iron Mans.
Oh, really?
Iron Man didn't miss too much. The Iron Man now is way cooler.
But if you
than
pay
the Iron Man in
attention,
those movies.
if you pay attention in Iron Man 3, he meets this kid and they like really bond and stuff. And like at the funeral, the kid's at the funeral.
Oh,
and like
yeah,
there's been rumors
I was
that
wondering who all those people were at the end. I was like, what the, I don't know any of these fucking people.
I guess at the I guess there's rumors that the kid might someday be like the next Iron Man or something, and
Yeah, probably a version of him.
Characters, fuck.
Nope.
I heard
Never
they were
gonna
gonna
make
make
a
a.
character.
I heard they were legit gonna make a Squirrel Girl movie, but then they dropped it.
I was telling you about that.
I know.
He asked me like, "What's the most like garbage character you've ever heard of?" I was like,
I
"Probably
think I've heard of Squirrel Girl. Actually,
Squirrel Girl. She's just
I never heard of it before you mentioned it.
just
I thought it was
has
a
a
joke.
big tail. That's it.
I thought you were joking. Like you were ready to like just because you asked me the question. You were just ready to answer that question. It's like it's Squirrel Girl. Don't even. But actually, they asked like fans who do you think could beat Thanos? And like they asked like all the fans, and like out of all the answers, like one of the most top answered superheroes that could beat Thanos was Squirrel Girl.
What?
I didn't even know about Squirrel Girl. How do all these people like answer Squirrel Girl as one of the people like who could beat Thanos solo one on
In
one?
fairness, though, if I saw a fucking poll and I saw like Thor, Captain Marvel, Squirrel Girl, I would definitely place my fucking bet on Squirrel
Just, like,
Girl.
It's a mystery card, you know.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. Maybe a real
Fucking
contender.
long shot. You never know.
Yeah.
It's like what? Oh, what was it? The fucking have you ever seen South Park? The one where
I've watched them all.
they get fucking a Cthulhu. The only person who kills Cthulhu is fucking Midberry Crunch. Like fucking. I love
Cartman's
that.
out there making deals. Like,
Meow meow.
I get it, you're a bad guy, but like, we can maybe like have a deal, join up, do this, hang out a little bit.
And then Midberry Crunch is the one who defeats him. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
What even are you? I'm like a version of
So
Midberry
do
Crunch.
either of you guys follow hockey at all?
No.
So Blues
I
won
remember-
the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I was actually in, so I just got done with ORD, so since my flight was canceled, I was like, I need a shower, so I went over, thanks to the US, so I went over to the Hilton, because they'll let service members, like, shower for free and stuff. I didn't have to get a room, but I was like, I'm walking back, and I'm, like, still pissed. I'm like, fuck, my flight got... The flight for United made it into Fargo, but the American one got canceled. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Waste.
Total bullshit. But, I'm fucking walking back from my shower. I'm still a little ticked off. I'm like,
Good.
I'm just like, fucking want to this bullshit. I just want to fucking go home, motherfucker. All of a sudden, I just look up and there's like ORD this way, and I see bar this way, and I'm like, this way.
Boom.
And like, so I get up to the bar,
Sharp
and
break.
the game's going on, and I'm like, everyone's like going fucking crazy, and I'm like, I haven't seen like actual television in like 5 months. Like I haven't followed shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not a big hockey fan.
Ice
in the
stick?
first place. Like I will happily go to a hockey game, get drunk, and cheer my ass off in person. But like I could not give a fuck less about watching it on TV.
I couldn't
But
name all the teams.
like in like actual person, like I love hockey. On TV, fuck that. That's basically all sports for me though, other than basketball. But I'm just watching there, and everyone's like losing their goddamn mind. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. And then the fucking game's over, and everybody's like, St. Louis fucking won! St. Louis won! And I'm like, who the fuck are the St. Louis
Wait,
Blues?
So
I'm
here's why that was
mixing up. They're called the Blues, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So here's why that was so crazy. It's just the only reason why that was so crazy to people was because everybody thought it was going to be a sweep. Like this was like the equivalent of LeBron James, Miami Heat playing against the Timberwolves in the playoffs. Like they thought there was no way that the Blues was even going to win a game because
Like a couple
not
years
because
ago,
of,
LeBron James? Is that? I guess that because LeBron James doesn't play for the Cavs.
Well, yeah, I mean back in the day. I mean back in the
Miami
day.
Heat, 2012 Miami
Yeah.
Heat against Timberwolves.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry,
Like
alright.
back then.
Continue, yeah.
Because, yeah. And so, freaking nobody thought the Blues were even going to win a game. Not because the Blues are bad, but because the Bruins are just so good. And it's like the Bruins actually swept the team before the Stanley Cup, like in the previous playoff game.
Playoffs.
Did the Bruins win last year?
I don't
The
know.
Penguins did.
Was it the Penguins?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
I know,
know.
like,
Yeah, see, that's how much.
who
I don't
knows?
even. I love the Minnesota Wild, but I don't even pay that much attention to hockey.
I
in general.
couldn't name. I think I know Alex Ovechkin and I knew Sidney Crosby.
Sidney
Those are-
Crosby, are they even still playing?
I don't know.
Oh
feel
yeah,
like-
yeah.
I feel like I heard those names when I was like 14.
Oh, that's
Yep,
who it was.
that's-
Ovechkin. Who does he play for?
I don't know.
Washington. The
Capitals.
Capitals.
Capitals. They won last year
Oh, okay.
because Ovechkin won his first Stanley Cup last year.
His first.
I think it was his first.
I feel like that's insane. That's
Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was.
I only saw one video.
Somebody will, if you are.
The only reason I knew the Blues won is because I watched a video and it was I don't even know who they were, but two of the players and they were like had a pizza and they did the whole Dave Portnoy and they're like one bite, everybody knows the rules, and then like go like when he goes around to Boston and does all the pizza reviews on Barstool Sports. You might not know.
I don't even
It's-
know.
I think
I
I've
don't watch
seen-
that much
I think I
Barstool
have,
Sports.
yeah, I know
No,
what you're talking
but
about.
like he goes around Boston and does like reviews
Yeah,
on
yeah, I know
pizzas,
what you're
and
talking
that's how he always starts off like every video like one bite, everyone knows the rules. Here we go, one bite, everybody knows the rules,
That sounds familiar.
and then like takes a bite of the pizza. He's like, yeah, okay, oh that's fucking hot. He's like, one bite, everybody knows the rules. We'll judge it. He's like, okay, it's hot, it's crunchy. It has good, it's not cardboard taste, and then like he kind of just rolls off and he's like, okay, yeah, takes another bite. Like he never follows his own rule. Like he always says one bite, everybody knows the rules. He always ends up taking like 2, 3, 5 bites of his pizza before actually throwing out like a review number.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, I'd give that
How can you judge on one bite?
I'd give that like a 7.4.
Solid za.
And
solid slice.
The players from the Blues, they had the Stanley Cup in between them. They're like one bite, everybody knows rules, and it was just like it was basically like just like a to go from like a local shot. And the guy like takes a bite, he's like one bite, everybody knows the rules. It's just some solid fucking pizza. What do you think, man? He's like, yeah. I would I'd give that a 10. He's like, no, it's a 10.0. 10.0
10.0.
official rules, and then they turn to the old Stanley, and they're talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, you like that?" And they like smear pizza all over the Stanley Cup.
Oh shit!
And they're like, "Is that?" And the other guy gets behind the trophy. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's delicious. I say that's a 10.0." And then Barstool Points is like, "This was the worst review ever. Stanley guy didn't even talk for himself." I was like, okay. I thought it was pretty good. I did.
Oh man, my favorite thing on Barstool is whenever back when Game of Thrones was running. What's his name? Game of Thrones Day.
Oh yeah,
Game of Thrones Day.
I'm excited. It's the last one for a long time. Game of Thrones. I fucking oh my
Will
god.
he Chikara's all on movies.
I
Favorite
fucking die every time I see that. Or he does another one where he's like, oh man, I don't even know how it goes, but it's like, he's like, I'm in a new he's like talking about a new relationship and how the feeling is so great, and you're just snuggled up after she finally it's the first time you finally had sex. It's like, it's a new relationship, it's new, but you have to shit. And you're at her house.
It's violent.
And you have to shit so fucking bad.
Why is that so relatable?
It's so relatable. Oh man. That moment where you're like, oh, you turn the shower on.
Do you order pizza?
Yeah, I did. Oh, they're here.
They might be.
We're just so loud.
I would go check. Yeah. It's been.
I wouldn't be surprised if they dude. I'm sure it's been more than 15 minutes since.
They probably
Since
just
you ordered.
left it. I
They don't
totally
do
forgot.
that. They'll usually call you if they, at least if you order from Domino's.
Dude, I totally forgot that he ordered pizza.
Oh, I did too.
To be totally honest, but I feel like we would really hear it.
Must not be
Yes,
here.
no.
It must be.
Oh wait, no. Just keep them going.
Okay. E3.
God.
Want to talk about E3?
Oh god, yeah. Like, what's your favorite?
Dude, Halo Infinite by far.
Oh yeah.
Freaking, dude, how could I not be excited for Halo Infinite?
Dude, I watched that trailer, and as soon as he scrubs the window, I was like,
Oh.
dude, it feels amazing out there, doesn't it? Did you put your balls out in front of that AC?
No.
I would.
No.
We should be judging
I
you
just
for
heard-
not doing it.
All right, I'll go do
Yeah, thank you.
Secure your Greer.
Secure your Greer.
The Greer launch.
No, but yes, as soon as you scrub the window and the Master Chief's floating out there, I was like,
Oh, I don't think he was floating. Wasn't he in a cryo tank?
no, he's floating.
Oh.
Yeah, but like he was just floating out there, and yeah, instant.
I love how he had like
erection.
a Scottish accent. He's like, "Don't you die on me" or something like that. Did you notice that?
I wasn't Scottish.
It was like Irish or something. It was something like that.
No, I would say maybe more like a Greece.
Greek.
Greek.
Maybe I don't know.
read
I can't
Greece,
tell it.
yeah.
I can't tell the difference.
I don't know. Yeah, there's too many. No. How long ago
No.
did you order that pizza?
Oh, like 10 minutes ago. They just
Oh,
left
that's
the
not
store.
bad.
They just left the store.
Oh.
I
Oh.
looked on my app.
I got you. But
Should
yeah.
have put in the instructions like knock hard. We might
Drop
not
pair
hear.
of tits on the box.
Bah!
Well, hit your car is
Don't-
all over.
It's, dude, I watched that seriously, not gonna lie, like 15
Yeah,
times.
I know, like over and
I was
over.
like, one more time. And I was like, alright, last time. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Solid.
One more time.
So you should trademark that. Secure your Greer.
Secure your Greer. My buddy made a T-shirt, put it on.
That's why I
Yeah.
thought about it. I saw that picture. I'm like,
Secure your Greer.
dude, that's perfect.
It's fucking awesome.
I'd wear it.
Hell yeah.
As soon as you become a brand name.
So like basically, whenever for anyone that doesn't know, when you're in the military, whenever you need to like put your stuff down, they'll be like, all right, drop your gear, or place your gear here, and then the command will be like while you're doing your PRT stuff, they'll be like, secure your gear. Well, after so long, like my buddy just goes, secure your Greer. And like I was like, what did you just say? It like broke my brain. I was like, at first I was like, shut the fuck up. But it became comforting after a while. Even my PG started getting on my drill sergeant said, screw your Greer. I put my arm out, they grab you, they'd be like, all right, thank you guys, I'm very secure now, thank you. I feel so better.
See, by then you're like you're okay with being
Yeah,
named out because like, you just feel special. Like better to be like seen as like
It means you're liked.
yeah.
If it's not allowed,
Better to be
fuck
better to have
you.
like better to have light jokes about you than to
Yeah.
have like than to be looked at as like the POS or
Oh,
something.
definitely. Some people like really, I'm sure, did not like me because I'm.
Yeah, no, it's still like dirty.
Some people
ass.
really did not like me because I was extra as fuck. Like fake motivation is still.
I don't know. I can't smell out of my left nostril, so I probably can't smell as much as you guys.
Fake motivation is still better than known motivation, so like, I'd be extra as fuck. They'd be like, fire from the right, come right, and I'd be like, come right, just fucking scream it, like so that this way the other side of the base could hear, like. And
Somebody's
people
dying.
would be like-
I
people-
feel that. I
people would
feel
be
that.
tired as fuck in the morning and be like, oh my god, does he have to fucking scream?
That's my one
And I
rule
like
for
it.
mornings.
Like, I just wouldn't give
The
a
people
fuck.
above you are like, does he have to scream?
Just, like, I just wouldn't give a fuck. Oh my god.
No, like at
See
work.
Poppy, see Poppy, see Poppy.
Like at work. Like it'll be fucking early, like 6 in the morning, all at breakfast. And I'm like, I got one rule. Don't fucking be loud. If you're loud, no. It's done, game over, you're going home. Like, no, I don't I don't do loud in the morning.
Did you guys see Kevin Durant's injury?
Yeah,
Dude, he
like,
fucked up his leg.
But did you see like the calf there was a slow-mo video?
I watched
That was
the
Achilles,
video, like,
right?
the whole
Video?
thing,
it was
like,
Achilles shotting up into his
Was it
calf.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
popped
torn
up.
Achilles.
Oh, you could
It was
see
like a
like
gunshot.
calf muscles like vibrate. It was
Yeah,
just like
that shit was like
nasty.
fucking crazy. I was like, oh.
I watched it a few times.
It was gross.
Not as good. I don't remember that other basketball player, if it was college or what, where he went to break off and then stepped, like planted his leg and then went to twist and his ankle popped out of the side of his leg.
Did you see Paul George's injury?
No, I didn't
His
see
fucking
that.
leg broke and it was out of his skin. Like you could see it.
Was that the one where he like jumped and he landed
Johnson
on it?
landed
and
in
it
it fucking and his
Yeah.
leg. So like here's his leg. The bone is like out here.
was like,
And then there's
Yeah.
Zion. He didn't really injure himself, but like he busted out of the side of his shoe, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. Or just bad gear. Bad gear.
Security grease.
Secure gear.
Oh
Good
yeah.
stuff, man.
But
All right,
for E3,
that's mine.
have you seen or
That's
heard
my
anything
script.
about it?
He added some stuff, so
I'm out. Bow.
No, I didn't. I haven't seen anything. I did see the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer. That actually looked dope.
Did you see the
I didn't see
Keanu
that.
Reeves?
Keanu Reeves.
Where he said, Kevin,
Oh,
he's
that
like,
thing.
this looks absolutely breathtaking. Some guy in the crowd, you're breathtaking. He's like, no, you're breathtaking.
I love
It's
Keanu
just-
Reeves,
dude.
dude.
Keanu Reeves is just like a little sweetheart. Like that's. There you
Pizza
go. Better,
seed.
better run, get it. But yeah, that
Oh
movie.
shit! I
that
need my
game.
wallet.
Oh, you didn't pay online?
Wait, maybe I did.
Yeah, but usually
Just take the whole bag.
if you did whatever.
Kierger.
Secure Greer.
But yeah, that looks intense. Oh, the other thing I already told Travis.
What's
Travis
that?
this.
What's that new game with? What's that game with Norman Reedus?
Oh, Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
They didn't have that at all at E3. That was
Did they?
at E3 last year.
Okay.
But they've announced pretty much everything before that. There wouldn't be much.
Like I kind of want to play that just for Norman Reedus.
Yeah,
like,
and it's Kojima, Hideo Kojima.
He just like
Oh,
gave
yeah.
me the pizza.
he didn't
He didn't
make you
make me
sign
sign
anything.
anything. Like he didn't ask for a tip. He just was
Well,
like,
no,
"Here you go.
you're never supposed
Bye."
to. You're never supposed to ask for a tip.
No, they
Well,
just
like-
give you the platform that says sign on the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
you paid for it with a credit card, right?
Yeah, and they always
well,
have
like,
you
usually
sign
you have
it.
to sign and then you can like tip. But you did. He literally had me. He's like, all right, have a good night, bye. I was like,
Alrighty.
I would have liked to have given you a tip.
Yeah, like I usually.
Bye.
He knocks on the door. Sorry, I forgot to sign.
When I used to deliver pizzas, I'd just stand there and just be like,
Oh yeah,
I would
of
like-
course.
I would
Oh,
just
you
kinda-
gotta work the system.
yeah, just kind of like look at them and be like kind of like look at them with those eyes, like my eyes are saying,
I'm a broke bitch. Help me out.
give me just a tip.
really just look at him and said, I will literally jerk you off for $5 whole.
Now you're gonna drop the pizza. Ooh, that does look good.
Been chewing
Sure,
down
you
while
want
drinking this
slice?
entire time.
It'll be worth it when I
Oh,
wait.
the other thing I already told Travis this last night. Oh, you even got a thin crust?
Want a slice?
My man.
Mm-hmm.
And weird dream I had like 2 nights ago, or not last night, but the night before.
I had a dream about a yellow crab.
Like dude, I
Just
woke
gonna
up.
throw that out there.
I woke up in sweats. Like during my dream, I was like, yep. And I spent literally all my money. Like I bought 100 like Lego sets off of Amazon. Like ordered them online. Lego sets from Lego.com and Amazon.
Okay.
Like hundreds of like build sets, and then like I woke up in the morning, honestly, like I had no recall of what I did the night before, and like I was like, did I seriously spend all my money on Legos while drunk? And I had to think about it. I was like, I don't know. And so like I grabbed my phone, I look through my bank records, my emails, I go on Google. I was like, no, I'm not finding anything. I think I'm good. I think I didn't spend thousands of dollars on Lego sets. So for now,
You gotta check.
yeah.
We should do a video next week. Not a podcast, just a separate video. But it's us right here. Me, you, Travis. Is Tom gonna be here next week? This week? Upcoming
maybe.
week? I think so. So if Tom's here, Tom. Whoever else, I don't care. The more the merrier. My drinking game comes in Monday.
What's it called?
Sodally Tober. So it's like it's 125 cards, and it's like you just draw a card, and it's just a drinking game. It gives you instructions. So it's like one of them was like every time the person who draws this card crosses his arms, everybody has to freeze, and the last person who doesn't cross their arms has to take a drink. So it's like
wow.
so like while everybody's arms are crossed, like you can't play the game.
well, no, when like just if the person who drew the card later in the game, if they just decide to cross their arms, everybody else has to take notice. And like if
Then the last person.
the last person
like
has
knows
to drink.
knows.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like
Right,
that. It's like that game, except it has cards instead of making up our own rules.
I'm down.
So it comes in. It'll be here Monday. Thank you, Amazon Prime.
Nice.
Dude, I can get people.
So you want to get drunk?
Looking for sponsors. So, Amazon Prime.
I got more of these chairs in my bedroom.
We're
I'm
getting
down to
we're
get
getting
drunk.
there.
I'm always down to get drunk.
See, we gotta
I was
do
gonna say like.
we gotta do a lot of hiking
are you
videos.
Sure.
We gotta do a lot of hiking.
I plan on taking this beast over here.
We gotta do a lot of hiking
already
videos,
have.
and then we gotta get sponsored by like hiking like companies so that we can just like get paid to just go hiking and
I
camping.
bought my backpack. 65 ounce.
How much did you pay for it?
$80.
It's not a bad rucksack.
Not bad. I think I got mine for like 120.
Like, normally it was $150, and it was like almost half off.
Mine was normally like I think 200 something, and then it was like down to like 120. It was like crazy discount.
Solid.
Mine was
Smooth
60.
operator.
Mine was 60 at the clothing sales. Fort Lee.
Solid.
That was a cool thing about joining the military is like they just give you free shit all the time. It's like, hey, you want a t-shirt? Here's a t-shirt. Here, you want a pair of shorts? Here's a pair of shorts. Hey, you want like a backpack? Here's a backpack. It's like they just like, cause then like that's the whole recruiting process. Then you tell other people, look at all this cool free stuff I get, and then other people are like, I want to get free stuff too. That's how they get you.
Dude. Yeah. But yeah, that was my weird dream. And dude, like, so I just want to talk more about Mike Poisoner. Honestly.
What?
Mike Poisoner?
Yeah.
Posner?
Posner. Yeah.
Oh, Poisoner. It was what?
I think I know somebody called Poisoner.
Okay.
Posner.
Beautiful man.
But, dude, like, have you seen him lately?
Got a giant ass beard, doesn't he?
Giant beard, and he's doing the
Walk across
the-
America or
yeah.
something.
Trek Across America.
Okay.
He also like he changed since he got famous.
No, it's because of it's
Avicii
after
died,
yeah
and his dad.
Avicii after he passed away.
The drug overdose.
Avicii died?
Yeah.
Fuck what? When?
Oh, like a year ago?
Oh, dude, it was
Maybe
a while. It
longer
was a
than
long
that?
time ago.
Maybe 2 years ago. And he died of drug overdose. And
I'll
it was
look it
found
up.
like in his
Yeah, it was before you went to basic training.
Yeah, it was a long.
Yeah, it was last year. It was April 20th of 2018.
What the fuck? I must not have been paying attention.
But yep, he died, and apparently they were really good friends. And yeah, after that, like my Posner's doing like no alcohol for. He's just kind of inviting people out. He's like, I'm not doing it. So if you want to join me for a month, starting now, please just comment on here, say I'm in, and get it down there, and just do no drugs, no anything. And
Yeah, he was just like he posted a video of him like singing a I don't know what you'd call it, kind of
Bill
a
and
remix. Yeah, but it was a mix of different lyrics from different songs that he
mostly
kinda-
just put their names in there.
yeah.
That's what he
Like,
did, make it more personalized between him and Avicii.
Yeah, and he basically, but that was the main song. Yeah, and it was like it was acoustic, and he was just like in a forest, like just singing it, and it was just incredible.
Yeah,
Like, his voice was like.
just
You would think he
somewhere.
used a boom mic because his voice was like so perfectly clear, and it was just beautiful. Oh,
Dude, I'm saying, this song Cooler Than Me as a kid, that was like my go-to for everything.
dude, when we had like band night
I had to describe and like send a song.
I remember that jam.
be careful with.
Right.
I'm just gonna say this now. Just be careful with like chewing and the mic and everything, so that people aren't just listening to you.
People like ASMR.
Yeah, there we go. Next biggest ASMR channel. You heard it here first.
Right here. Join us up. But deeper.
And close the browser.
That's right.
Close the browser.
That's the end. Just thank you. You've probably finished jacking off by now.
Probably.
Oh
Oh yeah, we're
I know.
gonna have to put like a really clickbaity like thumbnail, like giant tits, like giant boobs, like in the,
Like,
in the
really?
picture. Definitely.
Do you think
like,
we could just like put a picture of you with, just big boobs on you, and then the sin nudes? When you had that sunscreen and one
Come on.
suntan on. Back to you good?
Oh, I just got some hair in my mouth.
Some pubes.
Oh, let's not talk about it.
Sorry, it's a little dusty in here. It's where I do my aerobics
This is where I do my hot yoga.
naked.
Oh, that's what the camera's for.
Don't touch the
Oh, my
walls.
God. I'm doing.
Also, like, don't sit in Trevor's chair.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
worry about
I won't- then I won't worry about it.
Oh no, but honestly, yeah, that was about all I had planned. Oh, and Kawhi Leonard He's a beast. That's all.
Yeah,
I know.
man.
What was
Man,
what
beat
you
and
want to
Lowry.
talk about for golf?
Yep.
Was there something about golf you had in mind?
Oh, just we gotta get better.
Dude, warm-up swings, I think that was the problem. Like, I just need to take 0 warm-up swings. Like, I need to just figure it out and just do it on the first try. Because, like, when I went golfing with my parents for that golf tournament, I would swing, like, 2 or 3 times before each time, and I would just not do very well every time. Like, I was going to say I'd kill it every time, but kill it usually means you do good.
Bow.
Like, I mean, I literally just...
Shit the bed, huh?
Yeah, I just...
Yeah, that's the right terminology.
Terribly shitty. So, like, after a while, like, my parents were like...
I'm good.
My parents were like, hey, just swing. Don't take any practice swings. Like, just do it. You know? Just set up and then just hit it. I did that. It's like, sure, the golf ball kept, like, veering off to the right, but I was actually, like, hitting it, like, up in the air and, like, got some actual good distance on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I could just... My only problem is that I always, like, open up my wrists instead of, like, keeping it
I know,
straight.
like, one time you're swinging, your club was, like this, and then as soon as you started swinging, it came back, and it was just like...
Yeah, it was just terrible.
it was totally flat coming down.
It's like, when it comes to my pitching and, like, my mid-distance or whatever you call it, like, it's, like, been getting a lot better, but, you know, it's just driving is my biggest weekness right now.
Yeah. Driving is probably one of the hardest things.
Once I get that
for
down,
most
I'll be
people,
solid.
anyways.
I'm sucking balls at golf.
Want to go golfing with us?
Fuck no, I'm terrible.
No, it's okay.
Dude,
Trevor asked me.
You'll be at the same place as me. You
Hole
can borrow...
4,
you
I
can-
was like throwing my golf clubs already. Like the first time I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Fuck this game.
Yeet.
Yard
Yeet.
sale.
Fuck.
Alright, man.
No, but
I mean, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Fun. Any input?
I mean,
this is your show.
yeah, you're
My show.
Yeah.
I expect you to be on here like as often as possible. Like I want you to be a regular guest.
Love to be.
But I mean, yeah, this is celebrating you. Like we're so excited to have you back, man.
I was just honored that, like, your first day back. I was like, I imagine that you
Dude,
guys
all
got
day,
plans, like
All
but
day,
nope.
like
Let's go.
I told Cody last night. I'm like, so did you talk to Travis about like being on the podcast?
Oh, yeah.
And Cody's like, if he's in town. I was like,
Yeah, I thought I drove.
Oh.
I was like, fuck.
dang, like that would suck if he's not in town. It's like that today.
He already
today
got it in his
he's
mouth.
like today. Like Cody's like, oh yeah, he's down. Like
I wanted to
he'll
like
be here.
keep
I'm
it
like,
from you and be like, no, he's not coming. And then like, all of a sudden you pop out of the closet like
Like the
You have-
Kool-Aid man, like, oh yeah.
You have no idea how excited I got. I was
completely
like,
naked.
yes, Travis is back.
It's
man.
been too long. I'm excited to
Dude,
be back.
before we came here, like when we were eating at Perkins, before we went to Perkins, I was thinking to myself, all right, we probably shouldn't talk too much because I'm like, I want to save a lot of this for the podcast. It's like, dude, I feel like I could talk for like another hour straight about like,
Oh yeah, there'd be no
BS.
Dumb
stopping.
shit. That's all I know is dumb shit.
that's all you need.
Past
I could talk
stories.
Past story.
You guys carrying me. There's been a lot. Like, in
Spencer's birthday party.
Oh,
Like,
no.
last- no, like,
You're
that's
talking
too
about-
deep.
Nah, you're talking about 2 years ago?
That's-
2000, when he turned
At
19?
Goomy's.
Oh,
Goomy's
no.
That's like diving into the dark web.
Oh, man.
You don't talk about that.
I'll throw up that little picture of you with being the Papa Bear.
If we ever get big, that's the only time I'll talk about that story.
Yep,
Until
only
then-
time I will ever come clear.
1,000
That shit's
subscribers,
over.
and Travis will tell the story.
No.
Alright, dealio.
1,000?
Dude, we only
5,000.
Yeah,
5,000
5,000 subscribers.
I'll tell the story.
Because it's about me, so.
Well, not just you. There were so many things that happened that night.
Sure, there's a lot.
Oh my god.
I already want to start talking about it.
You remember when? This is some of the bad stuff. You remember? I just remember being like just totally inebriated. And all of a sudden, like, I just looked down and the fucking boat came up to the shore and was like, had a whole group load of people like ready to party. Like that shit was like out of a movie.
I've
Like,
heard
you looked
about
down
it.
and it was
They just rolling off the lake, just.
I think it was Schmeichel's though, where they just came up and they were like, they just fucking came up from across the lake and they were like, they just got off and they were like, we're here to party and we're like, let's fucking party.
like,
Hey, Cody, special lady.
Oh no. Get out of here with that.
I think she's getting married now.
All right, let's cut it.
Cut
Done.
the bond,
Amen. Thank you. Love you. Bye. This
All
is
right.
a pleasure. We love
What's
you.
the send-off?
Skew your Greer.
Skew your Greer.
I usually just say love you. That's
love
pretty
you.
much mine. Just like the end of a phone call with anybody that you don't
Love
even
you.
know. Love you. Bye. That's mine. And then they're like, excuse me, and then you hang up.
Bye.
And boom.
Bye, Felicia.
Thank you. Next.
Just no.
Thank
As
you.
soon as you say love you,
Bye.
bye. Like even if they don't like say it, sometimes I make them say it. Like if Trevor's at work,
Love you.
love you, bye. He's like, I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah, well I'm at work.
That's it.
And I'm like,
Oh, quick
Sorry.
story. Want to tell Travis what you did when we were on our way to Milwaukee?
it was your grandma, right? Grandma Waldy.
Grandma Waldy.
Oh, no, what did you do to this poor woman?
No, I did not. I did nothing to her. It was mostly towards on his part. He's talking to her through his truck.
Right.
So
my
just
truck's
Bluetooth
Yeah.
through, and his phone's in the middle console, and he's talking to her, and she's like, "Hey, do you think you can come over and help me out with this and that?" And I like without him knowing, I hit mute on his cell phone, and as soon as I do that, I say, "Fuck you, Grandma Waldy," and like I screamed it in his truck, and he just looks over at me horrified. He's like, "Are you?"
I just like wide-eyed. I was ready to
It was-
kill him. I
it
was
was
just
just
like, you did not just say that. I like.
It was pure rage. Like, dude, if he had a knife, he would have stuck it in my chest. And then, like, I
think I did like take my hand and I think I did like backhand you. Like,
What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking crazy.
and like I just point down to his phone. He's like,
Oh, you son of
"It's
a
on
bitch.
mute." And I hit it like right away, so he couldn't say anything else. He's like, "Oh yes, Grandma." So I was like dying, and Tom's like, "Oh my god! Like I can't believe
You
what
guys
you
were
just
so
did."
quiet, but you
And
were
I
just
was-
like dying.
I was
You're
just
like,
sitting back there. I was like.
Oh my
Like a
god.
fucking dog from Duck Hunt. I was just back there.
I was so like.
Man.
Like after that, I was just like,
You're just like-
I was a good sport about
You're
it. I
like,
think
all right,
afterwards. I
that was
like,
pretty. That was a solid move. Yeah, because it was all just like I looked. Boop.
Yeah, I did not notice it at all. I was just like,
You motherfucker. What did you do?
That's what I used to do at work all the time. Like if I was on the phone with somebody and they were being fucking stupid, I would be like, all right, I can't. I'd mute myself and then I'd be like, dude, this person is the dumbest fucking person I have ever talked to. Fuck you, mom, fuck your brother, fuck you. And then I would like
Fuck your
rant to
chicken
somebody else and they'd still be talking and I'd be like, boop, unmute. Oh yeah, totally. Like I'm with you 100%.
that was at your old mobile job. I don't want you to name it because I don't want you to get in trouble. But yeah, just to get some clarity.
I mean, there's been other accounts.
Of course. I remember you telling me all the time about how many people would come in for porn viruses.
Oh my god, porn.
oh yeah, you look at their history and it's like,
Wow.
That's
You're into
strong.
some messed up stuff.
But
Well,
all right,
Is that it?
I think
yeah,
that's
this
it.
is a good point to end.
Now,
We're at almost an hour and a half now.
Love you, bye on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Love you, bye.
That's the gayest thing I've ever seen.